What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just make sure that I got the audio all figured out. Today we are going to completely change the game. This is going to be a big, exciting, let me make sure I'm all centered up here. This is going to be an exciting day, guys. All right, we're all good on the audio. If you guys can see my screen right now, we're going to be unveiling the new AMStransfers.com gang sheet builder, and this is going to be the last day that we're kicking things off for Shipmas. We wanted to make sure that this is going to be a big reveal, and this is what we have for you today. To end everything off, this is Shipmas. If those of you guys who haven't been watching the channel, this is for our AMS Transfers Plus clients. This is going to be available to all of our clients. This is currently being rolled out today on AMStransfers.com, and you guys are going to have the ability to try out all of these features completely for free. So let's get into everything. Let's just start talking about some of the things that actually make this the world's best gang sheet builder. I am sticking with that, guys. I have went far and wide trying to look at all of the different options out there, and I've been working on this for the past 4 months, literally thinking from the ground up. Everything about what I'm about to show you, we completely created end to end, the entire platform. We are literally managing all of it. So let's just go ahead and take you into how all of it works. So those of you guys who do buy DTF transfers on the regular, creating gang sheets is a part of the process. Any of you who do use DTF transfers for your apparel, for your t-shirts, for your hats, for your jackets, hoodies, whatever it is, if you're looking to do bulk orders of those DTF transfers, you're going to want to use a gang sheet because you can create multiple different sizes of your given design, put those all onto one sheet, and then that way you're making the most of the area on the sheet, so you're going to be effectively paying less. But the problem before was that creating these was just not fun. So actually creating these gang sheets before was something that was tedious. It was a big process. There were so many steps that you had to go through, and if you messed even just like one of those steps up, you were going to be in for a rude awakening when you actually got the transfers from your vendor, whoever it was, in the mail. So creating your gang sheets is going to be essential to actually getting good results from the transfers that you're ordering, but it's such a big pain in the butt with the way that we are typically used to doing things. So I know that any of you guys who have previously ordered on the old AMStransfers.com website, there was definitely something to be desired. Having the gang sheet builder in the way that we're going to be showing you is just like, we really tried to think of it from a first principles perspective, just thinking what is actually needed and how can we optimize that to make it as easy, as efficient, and basically as accessible so that anybody, no matter if they've ordered them 20 times or it's their first time, is going to feel comfortable and is going to be able to get something that they're proud of at the end of the day. So with all of that to say, let's just get into it. So this is going to be the starting place for your gang sheet. Now, any of you guys who have bought gang sheets in the past, you may be, okay, so where do I go to actually select like the size for the gang sheet? How do I choose which size gang sheet I'm buying? That's the first major thing about this. So all of the time that you're going to be buying and placing your orders on the new AMStransfers.com gang sheet builder, you are not ever going to have to worry about choosing a size, making sure that the size that you have for your gang sheet is big enough to fit all of the designs that you need. That's something that we have completely done away with. So now you just go ahead and upload any of the designs, any of the files that you want to get printed. And it actually turns out that we have a bunch of good ones from our design gen here. So let's see. This will be a good one. We'll go ahead and try this out, see what we can get. So we select the design from our computer, and then we go ahead and get the preview right here. So when we are previewing the design, we have the option to choose a different name. We auto-generate a name. This is just to make things easier when you're loading up multiple different designs on the sheet, which one is actually what. So let's just say I am the gift and see what that does next. And now we can see that we have the primary size for this image. So this is with the trim white space turned on. So with this turned on, we can see that all of this extra blank space is going to not be applied to the actual design, to all of the area on the sheet. This 2.6 inches is going to crop that so that all we have is the actual design file, and we're not paying for anything that we don't want. We're not paying for blank space at the end of the day. Those of you guys who do run your own print shops, this is a problem that a lot of customers, they submit their artwork files, and the artwork files that they're submitting has a bunch of extra blank space around it. The customer doesn't know that, and then they end up getting their transfers in the mail, and it's significantly smaller than what they originally wanted. So obviously that's not going to be something that benefits anybody, you as the printer, the customer who ordered them, or even the guys in the back who have to reprint that. So with this automatically turned on, it's going to make things nice and easy for you to go ahead and actually trim all of the white space from your design, so that when you get your design, your transfers in the mail, all you have to do is just size the width, the height, whatever it is, at the size you want. So let's go ahead, I am the gift. That seems like a pretty good left chest print. Let's go ahead and size that at 4 inches wide. And when we do size it at 4 inches wide, it auto adjusts the height for us, so we don't need to worry about that. And we do get a little warning here. So this warning is saying low resolution, print quality may be poor. And that's because the DPI up here, we're keeping track of that all of the time for you. You don't have to bring it into a new file, do anything of the sort. It dropped below 300 DPI. And those of you guys who know, 300 DPI is the minimum gold standard that we recommend for ordering DTF transfers. So since it dropped below there, we're popping up this little notice, just, hey, might want to get a higher resolution file. This one is a little low resolution. So 4 inches wide though, 196 DPI for a left chest. I think we'll go ahead and accept that, we'll call it a day. And then the other thing, before, actually getting multiple different copies of a given design was tedious to say the least. You would have to copy and paste, and then you would have to, maybe you can select all of them and then paste that, rearrange the sheet, all of that good stuff. Well, all of that tedious stuff. Now, you just literally type in however many you need. So I'll just go ahead and say 10. That sounds like a good number. And another big thing, what if you need a different size? If you need a different size, again, before you would have to copy and paste and then drag a corner of it to get the size perfectly right. Now you can literally just click add a size variation and then change the size as needed. It's literally that easy. This is how it should be. Just simple, easy, and intuitive. No having to know your way around Photoshop, Illustrator, whatever. It's just intuitive is the way that I kind of describe it, and the way that I am looking to make this. This is in no means like a finished, we are going to stay with this, we are not making any changes. If you guys are using this and you're running into some issues or running into some problems with your workflow, with how it's all fitting together, let me know and we'll change that. I literally developed this whole thing, like I said, end to end. So if there's anything that you want to get changed, anything that you want isn't just working for you, it's such an annoying, tedious thing that you still have to do this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Email me, contact us on the website, give us a call, whatever it is, get in contact. We're trying to take all of the feedback that you guys have on this. So this looks pretty good though. This file I uploaded, as you can see, is a transparent background, but I'll go ahead and add that to the gang sheet. So when I click that, it's going to go ahead and take our design that we just created there, just uploaded, get that added to our gang sheet, and now we can see that we have the 10 of the 4-inch designs as well as our other design, but we didn't want it in that given pattern. That wasn't obviously going to be the most efficient use of the space. So I don't even know if you guys were able to catch that, but in literally just one click, I was able to nest all of the designs, rotate them so that we're fitting the most use on the sheet, and apply that in a literal less than a second. So that's, I would say, one of the standout features that we have available in this gang sheet builder. Auto nesting for the designs that you're creating on the gang sheet is going to save you guys so much time. I wish so much that there was something like this that existed before, because I have built all of this stuff that you guys are going to see out of want and necessity from me. If you guys can tell behind there, we are running our DTF printer right now. We are an active print shop. These are the tools that we wanted for ourselves and our business. So having the auto nest feature available to our customers so that they can go ahead and do it themselves, I'm so excited to see what they're able to create with that, because there again, if you run a print shop, these are problems that you run into all of the time. Customers submitting gang sheets with overlapping artwork, and they didn't see it because it was too hard to clearly differentiate that on the builder, and then they get it transfers in the mail, and what are they going to do when they see it? Oh, I can't cut this out. File a support ticket, give you a call, and then it's going to be your problem. So with all of that to say, it's all just going to make things super easy. That's the name of the game. So what we have here is essentially a decent use of the gang sheet space. It's not bad. We can see that we are tracking the efficiency of the gang sheet. This is essentially like how much of the usable space that you're paying for, because again, we're doing infinite gang sheets. No sizes are actually required to be chosen. You just upload as many designs as you need, and then the gang sheet automatically tracks that. It's automatically applying your price discounts for you. So the longer the length, the more you're ordering, you're gonna get a cheaper price. It's the same way that it works right now. If you buy a 22 by 60, compared to the 22 by 120, it's gonna be slightly more. So all of those prices are already being tracked for you. It makes things super easy for you if you're just like trying to figure out, okay, so I have 12 of this design, and that design is going to be at 11 inches, but then I need to make sure I account for the 4X's, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and trying to figure out before you actually get started on what size gang sheet you need to create can just be one of those things that causes the customer to be, that's too much work. I'll do it next year, or I'll let what's his name handle it, or whatever it is. All of it is designed to just make things as easy as we possibly can. Let me know what you guys think though. Drop a comment in the chat. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I got YouTube chat and Instagram chat going on here. So if you guys want to see something in particular, drop that in the chat. We'll get it shown off for you. So that's like essentially the basics of it, right? Everything that you would need in a gang sheet builder, you kind of just saw. But what actually makes this the best gang sheet builder in the world? I would argue the auto nest feature alone gets us within spitting distance. But if you guys have been seeing, as I'm hovering my mouse over, it's telling me I can auto fill this space. So what does that mean? Like, what do I do? So I click autofill. Okay. So it's telling me that I select one of the designs that I already have on the sheet, and then it's going to do what now? So if oh, okay. Wow. So as you guys saw there was some extra use on the sheet. We were at like what, 60% efficiency? And then it was telling me that I could have auto-filled that space with those given designs, and it wouldn't have costed me any more. So I'm basically getting a more efficient gang sheet. I'm not paying any more. I'm getting more use of the actual space on the sheet. And I literally, watch, we'll do it again. Click. Okay, let's do this one now. Okay. Boom. Wow. Now we're getting 79% efficiency. What do we think, guys? Not too bad. So right here, this is saying we get a little bit of a different prompt up here, right? Like a different, what are the boxes to call them? We can, before, just like choose one of the designs that we've already uploaded. You guys saw that. I went over to this panel. Okay, I want to use that one. This, we can't fit any of the designs that we have at the given size. There's not enough space. So what we're opting to do, we can upload a new one and then fill that space with that uploaded design, or we can choose one of these designs over here and just resize it to fill that space. So it will resize it for you. All of it is just handled for you. All right, let me check the chat for you real quick. Let's go. All right. So that is, again, just part of it. So we have so many more features to actually talk about on what makes this the best game sheet builder in the world. So if we go over here to the upload a new design, we can see a couple of different options here. So we have the option to choose from any of the uploaded designs that we've previously bought and ordered on the website. So all of this is being kept track for you. So you don't have to like upload a new design and then keep it on your computer, because if you want to order it again next month or next week, you have to make sure that you use that same file and not the one that has that weird outline on it. Again, these are coming from personal experience. I know that this is a problem that a lot of us print shops run into on a daily basis, but customers too. This is not fun for you if you get your transfers and you use the wrong file because you just didn't select the right one. So all of it is, again, just right there for you, trying to make things as fast and easy for you to get back creating. So you can select any of the designs that you've previously uploaded and ordered on the platform, but there's also a couple of different options. So now you can also just, if you have the design in a link or the image is like somewhere online and it's a publicly accessible link, pop that bad boy in, import it that way. But I think the feature that I personally am the most excited for, in the new AMStransfers.com gang sheet builder, you can actually create directly with DesignGen. So again, no longer do you have to create your design in DesignGen, export it, download it to your computer, re-upload it to the gang sheet builder, and get it sized, all of that good stuff. It's all just right here for you. You go in, can literally say, I need a logo for my, or no, I got an idea. So I'm gonna say Christmasify my logo, and then let's see if I have the DesignGen logo. Doesn't appear that I do. All right, let's see, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Christmasify my logo, so let's just see what we get back here. Failed to process reference image, wrecked. I did just make a change. I think I got a little wrecked on that change. All right, let's see if that works. So we're gonna try. Oh my goodness, I got something stuck in my throat. That's what she said. We're gonna try actually creating a design right here natively in the gang sheet builder, not going anywhere differently. We're gonna create the design with AI, with DesignGen in our gang sheet builder. So this is going to unlock so much potential for our customers, being able to actually create the designs right here. If they can just describe whatever it is that they're looking for, like I just said, Christmasify my logo, and we got back this result, transparent background, not having to worry about making sure that it's has the right actual DPI for our images. This is a ready to use design, guys. I didn't have one before, so I asked for one, Christmasify my logo. Now I have one. Now I have a transparent, ready to use Christmas icon of my logo. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So with this is going to get so much better. I just basically wanted to get it out there, get it integrated. We have a massive 2026 lined up and 2027 on the horizon. So if we can execute on all of our visions, we got some exciting stuff coming up. So this is just the bare minimum. This is the basic bare bones setup. Try those prompts out. They're just basic generic ones. Upload a reference image. So if you have a logo, image of your dog, image of your family members, whatever it is, you can do people. I know that that's another big limitation with like ChatGPT and everything. You can't actually upload pictures of people for like Sora and stuff. So upload as many pictures of like your family, of yourself as you want, and it'll actually generate those designs and those images right here in the Gank Sheet Builder natively. So it's that simple. Everybody is going to be getting 3 credits right now. This is just a big flux work in progress kind of feature. If you are interested, you can link your DesignGen account to get all of the access to your DesignGen credits. That way, anytime you like generate something in the Gank Sheet Builder, it'll just draw from your DesignGen credits. So if you have a pro tier, if you have a creator, whatever it is, go ahead and link that, and that'll pull all of your credits in so that you can just keep on creating and you don't have to worry about only having 3 credits. So if you are not happy with this one and you just want to try again, you can generate a new one. You can generate a new prompt, whatever it is. Keep track of all of the history of your actual generated designs. But yeah, look at this. So just like that, I got my design ready to go. Transparent background, 2.6 inches wide. That's a little small, so let's go ahead and resize that slightly. Oh, hi. All right. So we're getting the artwork quality warning on that one when I sized it to 10. That's something that we are going to be fixing in a future update. We want to bring over at least the upscale and the vectorize tools in DesignGen, but I'm already saying too much. We gotta keep this stuff under wraps, guys. How you guys liking 2.3? You guys tried the new DesignGen 2.3? All right, so we have our logo there, and boom, that looks awesome. So I think we can obviously fit some more different designs on there. In this open space, it's saying that I could fit an 11.4 by 9.6 inch design. Let's go ahead and throw this one there. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that, guys. You see how easy this is? So easy, so fast. My price didn't increase. I'm up to an 83% efficiency. And this is what I'm saying. It's all about that efficiency, guys. Let's see. 85. So now I just got to get some stuff in this area here, and that'll be able to crank that efficiency all the way up. I'm really excited to see if we get any customers who can hit like 100% efficiency on the Gank Sheet. I would definitely think that there's going to be some. So good, guys. I love it. It's been just an insane amount of work getting to this point right now. And we're honestly, like, there's still a lot of stuff that has to be done. But we're pretty happy with where it is right now, that we're going to try it out. We're going to ship it and see what the feedback is, see what the customers say, what problems they're running into, what pain points they're still having, and if it's even easier. Like, is this going to be a regression? I find that impossible. But like, here, should we just do it real quick? Let's go ahead and go to the amstransfers.com website and let's roast myself. So if we do go here, go to our DTF transfers, and we can upload one of our 22 by 60 inch Gank Sheets. So here, we're on our normal Gank Sheet Builder. This is what we got, guys. Like, you can't zoom in anymore. But now, ooh, look at that. Can zoom in any amount. Auto nesting feature. The background remover on this version, infinitely better. Create your designs directly with AI. Link your DesignGen account. Auto nest and price optimized. So these are 2 things that I am doing a lot of feedback on. So I want to know what you guys think, if you guys are using them, if they're not giving you good results. These are probably the thing that has taken the most time. Not gonna lie. These are NLP algorithms, so they're basically trying to fit as many of the designs in the Gank Sheet as like actually possible. So we'll go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty here. If you go into the settings, you can choose the gap and the margin that you want between each of the different designs. And then there's also an AI segmentation. So for this, we're using SAM3 to actually look at your designs, figure out what area is going to be taken up by the design and what is blank space. So let's do this one here. So we see this is our design file, and then if we go to the mask overlay, the white part is what is actually our design. Everything in black should not be part of your print area. That's basically just blank space in the print file. But previously, you would only be able to get the square, like the content bounds, the outside box of the rectangle, the square, whatever your PNG, JPEG, whatever it was for the image. That would be like how many you could fit up next to each other. But for some designs, we know that there is the opportunity, if we like rotate one this way and rotate one that way, we could fit like almost double in the same amount of space. So what this attempts to do is that for you. So what is pretty easy for us to do with our eyes and our brains is very difficult to get a computer and an algorithm to do precisely and consistently. So this is our attempt. We have two different versions that we're running on this. We are trying to make it so that you can actually automatically optimize your gang sheets to the actual physical best limits possible. And here, I know that this is complicated. Let me just go ahead and show you. So this is the mask roll. Let's go ahead and get that ready to go. That sounds good to apply. And then right now, this is not being turned on by default. So you do have to go and do this for every design because we're still testing this out and it's not reliable enough. But it's pretty good. Okay, so we have all of that applied. Now let's go ahead and actually try our V1 optimizer. So we are looking at 26.8 feet. We'll call it 27 inches, not feet. 27 inches right now with just the auto nesting, auto rotating within the content bounds. So let's go ahead and try the V1 optimizer. Let's see what this one does. You can choose the amount of optimization power, and this is going to basically be the amount of like layouts that it tries to create. So the more time, the more layouts it will try and create, and that's essentially, in theory, going to give you a better result. So we have it at 15 seconds, kind of like keeping it where it is right now. So what this is doing right now is actually creating different layouts for us all on our own. So it's created 6 different layouts right now, and it's just basically like trying out different things to see if it can create a better optimized layout. So this one, we're seeing your current layout is already optimized. I mean, it was. If we were at like 84% or something like that. So it's saying that the layout that it came up with was 27.3 inches, so a little bit worse, honestly. And that's one of the things why we're kind of holding it back, not rolling it out to everybody like as the default. We're still making some improvements on it. I'm still making some, trying to figure it out, to be quite honest. So you can apply them if it's better, or you can discard it if it's not. Let's go ahead and try the V2 optimization. So this is actually going to use everything that I was talking about, and it's going to detect different designs based off of that mask and see if we can actually get the collisions detected for you and create a better optimized design. So let's see what the V2 option does. Oh, okay, so we got some better optimization here. So we were at 26.8 inches, and then all on our own, us not having to do anything, we got it down to 24.9 inches. So it would have cost us $17. Now it's only going to cost us $16, guys. So we're literally like saving money, saving $1.21, 7% for not doing anything. So let's go ahead and definitely apply that. And bada bing, bada boom, guys. You see this? This is what the actual pricing optimization algorithm is doing. So from the mask here, we can see that it is using this as basically spots for it to put more designs. This down here, this on the side. And what that actually translates to is the algorithm packing in all of these different designs as tight as it possibly can. So here we can see it did not get it perfectly, honestly. And again, this is something we're still working on actively. So just take a close look. But honestly, this looks quite close to being perfect. Let's go ahead and move this guy down so that we can move that. How's that look? There we go. There we go. That's quite close. All right, there, that's much better. Okay, so look at this, guys. We literally are saving money. Now we're at a 90% efficiency on the gang sheet. We saved, what was it, like $1.22 just by clicking that button. Didn't cost us anything. And now we're gonna get even more transfers for less. So again, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of trade-offs, right, with this. This is not gonna be as fun to cut up. You're not gonna be able to use an automated system to cut these up, right? Because they're not in like a uniform layout, but they are the most efficient that they can possibly be laid out right now. And that's the power of the V2 optimizer. But it's all gonna just be a trade-off of what you actually wanna do. Do you want to mess around with cutting these different designs out like this? Or do you just want the nice auto nesting feature and to pay the extra $1.22? Whichever one you want, it's all available to you. You can go back and forth between them and choose as you want. So this one, the auto nesting, put that over there, but I can see that if we do this, we can get it a little bit less. Oops. So we can get it down to 26.1. So that's already a little bit less than we had it, which sounds pretty good, honestly. And that's not to say that you can't go ahead and go like this yourself and just like drag and arrange it on the gang sheet as you want. That's totally available and you can use it as you desire. Nice, got it under 26. And it's like a little game too. Like you try and get that efficiency up because you're saving money at the end of the day. Like it's pretty fun. What do we think, guys? What do you think of the new gang sheet builder in the AMStransfers.com website? This is going to drop for our Plus partners very, very soon, guys. So if you are a Plus partner, make sure you guys are staying on your emails and just maybe email me if you want. We can see about getting this on your site in a priority manner. But we are going to be rolling this out very shortly, guys, to all of our Plus clients. We're going to be getting this actually like rolled out to our AMS Transfers clients as well. So I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to see how much this changes the game. I really do think that this is a game changer because before there is like multiple videos on my TikTok, on my YouTube of me creating like videos and guides on how to create a gang sheet because it's just something that people don't get. It's hard. And now with the AMS Transfers gang sheet builder, hopefully we can get rid of all of those headaches, all of those issues. If you are interested, you want to get this like added to your own site. If you're a print shop, you're somebody who has DTF transfers and you have your customers like ordering custom transfers from you, go ahead and click that button down there and just fill out this form and we can get this gang sheet builder, the one that I'm using right now, added to your site. So fill out that form and then we'll see if you're a good fit. We'll get this added to your site. It's insane, guys. I'm really excited. So let's do it, man. This sounds good. I'll go ahead and go with this version because I don't want to have to just trim around and cut up all of those extra transfers. I just want to make it as easy as I can. So if I do add that to my cart, we can see that we're getting that 22 inches wide gang sheet, 25 by 0.92 inches in height for almost 4 square feet of transfers. So that's $14.97. And then here we can see that if we do select the ready in 2 hours pickup, don't have to pay anything. We can also do ready in 4 hours as well as ready by the end of the day. So those are some just little entry-level freebies that we're doing right now. Those prices are going to change, the 2 hour and the 4 hour. But if you guys are interested, we're doing some promotional pricing on this right now. so that we can test it, so that we can see if there is any issues, and make sure that we can get those addressed before we start really rolling this out as wide to all of our customers. So if you are nationwide, you can choose the shipping option too. That's not a problem. Standard and 2-day as well as overnight. Also, those are at promotional prices. Keep in mind those prices will change. But yeah, it's all set. So if you did for some reason want to create a new gang sheet, you don't need to, because this is an infinite gang sheet. There isn't any sizes to worry about anymore. You can just keep on adding as many different ones as you want to. But this is a new paradigm, and this is something that we're gonna have to be teaching customers how to use, how to get used to. And it's gonna be something that customers who have ordered before, ordered DTF transfers, this is gonna be a new experience for them. They're gonna have to figure out how to use this because they're used to the old, terrible, hard ways. So seeing something like this is gonna be something to get used to for them, to say the least. That's why we created that Create a New One. So not to try and just like force so much change down a customer's, down a user's throat at one time. Just give them the option. It's no big deal. If you want, you can create a new gang sheet. If you don't want to, you don't want to even worry about that, don't. Just keep uploading, keep changing the quantity as needed. And the infinite gang sheet will adjust accordingly for you. So this is another great thing, because this allows us to do some really high quantity discounts for ordering more. So previously, the most discounts that you could get ordering from us was 120 inches. That was the biggest gang sheet that we had, and that was just purely a limitation of the website that we have. It was difficult to create gang sheets for sizes larger than 120 inches. So, limitation no more. Now we can do some discounts on some larger priced gang sheets, some larger length gang sheets. Now we can do up to like 180, 240, 420, and so on and so on. We have discounts built into the gang sheet pricing all the way up to 1,000 inches. So if you're ordering 1,000 inch gang sheets, at that point, you won't get any more discounts. So that's kind of like the break-even point, not break-even point at all, but like the breaking point for the discounts. Previously, it was 120 inches. Now it's 1,000 inches. That's almost a 10x increase in the amount of discounts that we're going to be dropping for you guys. Giving back to you, man. We're trying to make this easy. That's the name of the game. The world's best gang sheet builder is available on amstransfers.com, and it's available for you. If you want to get this on your own website, if you're an AMS Transfers Plus client, this is something that is available for you too. You don't have to just look in awe, because I know that you guys who are watching this, you guys are just so starstruck, but it can be on your website. It doesn't have to be something that is only exclusive to us. We want to share this technology. We want to get it in the hands of all print shops so that it can become a ubiquitous standard, that this sets the trend for where things can go in the future, because this is how it should be. I really think so, guys. Let me know the feedback, like I said, but I think this is how it should be. Let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, though, what are we thinking? Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show you. So if you go to the proceed to checkout, you can go ahead and, again, another thing, we're trying to make it as easy and fast for you as possible. You do create an account to upload a design so that we can like save it to your My Designs. So whenever you do create an account, the first time you order, fill in all of this information. You'll never have to fill it in again. It'll auto-populate, auto-remember, so that next time you do order, unless you're getting it shipped to a different address, you're good to go. So you don't have to like keep entering in the same information over and over again. It's just all auto-populated, ready to go for you. So here we go. What's this? What could this be? So, I like this, guys. This is something, again, it took too long. too much time for what it actually is, I feel like. But all right, now, again, previously, we got a bunch of flack from our customers. Oh, so are you going to send me a proof? Where's my proof? I never got a proof. Because again, that's kind of the industry standard. People who have ordered, especially screen printing before in the past, you're used to getting like a proof of what the artwork is going to look like on the shirt, on the whatever, and you approve that, good to go for production, let's get running on that job. With transfers, we're not putting it on the shirt. So the like color differences of the ink and making sure that it all looks good and contrasts well, what are we supposed to do for a transfer? So we don't have any proofs for our DTF transfers, our screen print transfers, even the UV ones. You basically upload your artwork and hope and pray that what you got back was what you wanted. Now you get an actual proof that you can download, that you can save and keep with you on what your artwork is going to look like, what it's going to be, what you can expect when you get them in the mail, when you get them at your door. So I'm really excited for this, guys. This has been so much of a desire. This has been so much headache is the right word, that we're really excited to see this being deployed and seeing how many issues this is really going to stop, to be quite frank. So you get the artwork back, and this is basically just like, what is it? Like a finalized version of what you were building down there. So before we were building our gang sheet, we could like drag and drop and change everything around. So this is a finalized version. You can't edit this. It's like locked in for what it's worth. And you're just looking at everything. You want to make sure that you don't, this is another chance to look over everything and make sure nothing is overlapping, but it's also just a chance to make sure that all of the designs are sized right, they're high quality, they look good, you're not having any issues with backgrounds still being applied, whatever. On that note, you also now can super easily change the background of the gang sheet for you, for example. Before, it was something that we had, but it was like all the way up here, and then like you had to like know that it was up there and know what it would be used for. So it's useful, and we had essentially the same feature, it was just hard to tell. Now, when you are at the approval stage, reviewing your artwork, reviewing your gang sheet, you can preview the background on different colors. Super helpful for making sure that you don't have any extra backgrounds, any weird outlines, any weird whatever. Change the background to different colors. This really helps. This is something that I do, guys. I literally take a file where if I have a suspicion, if what I want to look more closely at it, I'll take it into Photoshop, Photo P, throw a rectangle behind it and change the color on the fill. So this is something that I used to do. And I wanted this so that I could change it between like literally these colors. I would always do like a red, a lime green, and a black, because that would easily show if there was any weird stuff going on. Those three colors are like my go-tos. So let me know if there's anything that you guys have. But look at this. So helpful. So helpful. So right here, we're getting our order summary. Everything makes sense. It does say rolls there as well. So like, what does that mean? So, how much do I want to go into this? Maybe we'll save that for another time. But it basically is going to give you your design. You'll have to review them in 120-inch segments. It's still an infinite gang sheet though. So you're going to get your design in rolls of 120. And that's so that we can, rather than having one massive 1,000-inch gang sheet, we have multiple different 120 inches, and it's like plus or minus 10 inches. So if you have some designs that make it so that you can't get an even cut on 120, it'll give you plus or minus 10 inches so that you can get an even cut. Okay, so we see also a resolution warning trying to help us out make sure that we're aware what designs are actually low quality and how that's going to affect the prints that we get back. So we also see the contents of the gang sheet. We have the first one there, and it's highlighted on the gang sheet so we can tell which one it is. Second one, and then it auto adjusts to whichever size you're like highlighted over, right? Just to make it nice and like quick and easy to tell where on the sheet it is. Pretty clean. All right, that looks good though. Do my little checkaroo. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I'll go ahead and approve that. Ready to produce. And just like that, the approve and add to cart lights up. But what if I wasn't? What if I was like, no, I don't know about that. I got to get somebody's approval. Let's go ahead and download that. So now we're going to download the PNG of the proof. So we're going to get back our proof right here. Got it downloaded. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Oh, I got to do it like this. All right, you guys should be able to see this. Boom, look at that, guys. All right, so now we have an actual proof of our gang sheet that we can go ahead and send over to whoever we need. If we need to send this to our client, if we need to send this to our business partner, whatever it is, we can easily get a proof. So we can get it, send it over to whoever we need. Once they issue us the thumbs up, we can come back and actually get this bought, check these boxes, bada bing, bada boom. But this is so useful, guys. Having the ability to take a proof, download it, and take it with you, it's gonna change the game, man. It's gonna change the game. Again, guys, this was so much freaking work. I'm just kind of like basking in it. Making it so that the logo and the proof were written on it and that we weren't giving you guys the full resolution file so that you couldn't just like use this and go take it and run somewhere else. Not fun. And again, I kind of hostile, whatever you want to call it. This is some advanced tech, guys. A lot of hard work went into making this. So some support would be helpful on it. Buying your transfers, buying DesignGen subscriptions, always available. But it's also available for you too. So don't feel like this is just like, oh man, it's another one of those things. You can actually use this on your own website if you want to get it. If you're using like just a normal Squarespace or Shopify, whatever it is, if you have the ability to just put like one of those like scripts or something, it's like literally 3 lines. You can have this gang sheet builder on your website. So email me if you are interested. You can actually fill out the form right there under here and see if you're going to be a good fit for this, because this is some next gen technology, excuse me. And we want to make sure that it is ubiquitous and available to everybody, because this isn't something that honestly, like we can keep just to ourselves. We got to get this out there for you guys. All right, though. So if you are, for whatever reason, you want to get a PDF too, you can choose PNG or PDF and download the proof that way. But once you're ready to go, you go ahead and hit approve and add to cart. And there it is, friends. You can go ahead and get that paid for and all set up. What do we think, friends? Oh yeah, the thing was right here too, so that's where you go for the form. It's crazy. I'm excited. But for those of you guys who are who've been following on the channel, oh, guys, subscribe too. I'm like very close to 5,000 subscribers. If you guys are watching and you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So we have a new design gen as well. Those of you guys missed this post that I did yesterday. We rolled out V2.3 and it is available now. So those of you guys want to try out the best new version of Design Gen, it's available now. Try designgen.com. We have a new Ultra model. This is some good stuff, guys. If you were using the Ultra model before, we made it even better. Try it out. You get higher instruction following, so it's going to listen to what you're saying in your concepts and your prompts way better. Native PNG, not going anywhere. This is a really good design for stickers, logos, and anything that is going to require a lot of text. This design, or this model, I should say, can do text very, very well. All of these images that you're looking at were generated with the Ultra model. Little fun fact. It's good stuff though, guys. Try it out. We have a bunch of new things too, added just to make the UI much better, much more streamlined. Let's see if I can get there. Bro, I fixed this. I freaking fixed this, bro. It's so annoying. Now I'm gonna get paged. Guess I should just log in. Guess I gotta do it the right way. Man, guys, I was working on some client designs earlier today. It is so freaking, like, I love Design Gen so much. I love it so much. It's so good. I literally dog food the heck out of my own product so that I can figure out what is, like, what's not working, what is clunky, whatever it is. And through doing all of that, the image tools before, it needed some work. Enter V2.3. What do we think? All of the new Image Studio is going to be centered around the canvas. It's centered around your design, the thing that you are creating at that given moment. So no longer do you have to like scroll down. Is there all of this extra just crap on the screen? Let's see how it works in action here. Let's do a different design. Is this one good? Hopefully Michaela knows. Mick just said in the chat, my favorite line from you is, I need you to try and break Design Gen so I can see what to fix. It's the real, guys. That's all that my focus has been for the past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, honestly. Has been Design Gen and just making this platform the best and the fastest way to go from an idea to an actual reality. We're inching closer every single day, making progress on that goal. And I think that this is a big update that gets us really close to it, or like really further along. This is a good one. This is a really good one. So good, guys. All right, so look at this, guys. You see this, man? This is what it should be. There's been so many instances where it's taken me, and I'll be frank in this, it's just taken me too long to figure out what it should have been. Like this gang sheet builder that we have, this is what it should be. The way that the Image Studio is laid out now in Design Gen, this is what it should be. So I really like this UI, guys. I spent a lot of time going back and forth on different Figmas and mocks to try and figure out what I wanted this to, like how it would work best for me. This is what we came up with, and I like it a lot. So all of the tools that you need, the remove background, the magic stick, cutout studio, everything, all of the tools are right there on the left side. they're always going to be there. You don't need to scroll. You don't need to go anywhere to find the actual thing that you're looking for. Right there, always ready for you. So you upload the given design. When you are uploading too, you can now also, this was being added in the 2.2 update, but we just made it even easier now. If you have an image link, this is again, maybe something that I wanted more myself, but hopefully you guys can also benefit. All of the links that we get are usually stored on AWS S3. So we have like links to all of the artwork files that we use, everything, and it's already like uploaded and stored somewhere. So rather than downloading that from the server to our computer only to re-upload it again, we can just use the link to the server file. So here, let me just show you what I mean. I think again, I'm talking so much nonsense, but it's hard to actually grasp what I'm talking about. So if we go here, we could see that right here is where the image is actually being stored. We have the image, can you guys see that? I don't think you guys could see that. Yeah, so right here, we have the image for itself actually being stored on AWS. So we can copy this link and it's already being hosted and stored there. And then we can go ahead and just paste that in right there. So now we don't have to like download it to our computer, re-upload it. That's the whole thing, at least for why I wanted that. Maybe I'm alone. But yeah, so you upload anything that you have from your computer or now with the links, and you can get that added. As soon as you do add it, it updates the canvas for you, so you don't have to do the replace with output. So much improvement, guys. This is what it should have been. And also, any of you guys who really enjoy using the upscale feature, it got better. It got, in fact, 2 times better. Now you can do 4x upscale generation on DesignGen. So that's available to all of our pro tier users. And again, guys, this is dropping very quickly. So if you are interested in getting in on the early bird rate, locking in that founder's rate for life, now especially is going to be the time. Because I'm not going to say when, but very soon these prices are going to be going away and we are not going to be doing our early bird founder's rate, guys. It had to end at some point. Guys. The prices are going up. So if you're interested, if you want to lock in that rate, if you do subscribe to the annual plan on DesignGen, any of these annual plans, you are going to lock that rate in for life. So no matter when we stop doing the founder's rate, the early bird pricing, that's not going to matter because you've locked in that $100 per month rate for life. Same with the creator, same with the hobbyist. So this is not, we're very, very close, guys. I will just say that. Not much more time left on the early bird pricing. If you are interested in not doing the annual plan, you can get access to the early bird pricing. And this isn't going to be locked in for life though. So the annual plan, that's going to lock you in at that price for life, no matter if there is any price increases. Whatever happens in the future, your price is going to stay the same. You don't have to worry about it going up. You don't have to worry about anything changing. You're good to go. Still want to get access to the early bird rate though, you can do the month to month and lock these prices in while we are doing the early bird. So if you are wanting to take advantage, these are some steep discounts from where the prices are going, guys. So get in now while you can. Get access to so many other additional features. You get access to the 4x upscale. You get access to the pro tools available in the vectorization. So this right here, I think is worth the price. The advanced mode in the vectorization settings, so worth it. If you are a print shop, if you are somebody who needs to vectorize your designs on the regular, if you're doing like 1 a day, I would say like that's the threshold. If you're doing like just 1 per day, you got to try this out. You've got to try it out. The just if you preview it without the advanced mode, you get the fully automatic one, and that one, it most of the time does a fantastic job. But there's other times that you want to just get in there and be a little bit more fine-tuned with your controls, and that's what the advanced mode is for. So that's unlocked on the Pro tier as well. So if you want to sign up for the Pro, you get access to that, the upscale, the persona model, you get access to custom URL links, so much stuff. As well as like the usage too. So much usage that you get on the Pro tier. I know Mick can vouch for that. You get a boatload of usage available on the Pro tier. But man, that looks good, guys. Fucking good. So let's go ahead and download that. As we can tell, this is going to be another update here available in DesignGen. Anybody who does generate designs on the free tier, got a little something for you right there. So anybody who is on the free tier, you do have all of the designs that you generate, comes with the watermark. And also we did implement usage limits in this update. It's just another thing that we kind of had to do, guys, as we are scaling the platform. Usage limits are kind of a part of modern day life. So those of you guys who are on the free tier, you're going to have a set amount of usage that you can use per day, as well as a weekly limit. And then anytime that you do hit that limit, you're going to be downgraded to the free model for all of the generations across the platform. So it's a vastly more efficient model, but it definitely is not the greatest. So you do get a certain amount of those as well. So those are overall a monthly limit for the free image generations that you can use after you hit your daily usage. Complicated, I know. If you don't want to even worry about it, just upgrade to the Pro tier. That doesn't have any of the things that I'm talking about. The Pro tier doesn't have weekly limits. The Pro tier doesn't have any daily limits. It's literally just like ready to go for your creating, for your business, for your print shop, whatever you need DesignGen to do for you. The Pro tier is the unfettered access to the platform. And that's, again, just one of the symptoms of scaling the platform and trying to make it so that we can give access to this to the widest number of people that we can. And I hope that you guys do bear with us on that. I know it's not something that is the most fun to deal with, but it's a time of life, right? Where we are at currently. I'm excited though, guys. This is some major updates that we have. Try it out if you haven't already. These are available to everybody now. We rolled it out wide for everyone. The Santa booth too. What do you guys think on this? Should we keep it around? Like, obviously we'll get rid of this on, I think it actually already, I have it programmed to disappear on Christmas. So on Christmas Day, this will disappear for you guys. But like, should we keep it around? Should we like put it down at the bottom somewhere? Let me know what you guys think. Again, just redesign the footer a little bit. Oh, guys, what about this? We have a new Trend Tap update for Q4 2025, the strategic analysis. So, any of you guys who have been using DesignGen, you have been going crazy with some of this stuff. So the big things, the big like highlights of the Q4 2025 season, Wicked Part 2. You guys like Wicked? Stranger Things finale, any of you guys see it? Drop in the chat. K-pop Demon Hunters. Shout out Michaela. Landman Season 2, Zootopia 2, and Superman are the designs that you guys have been creating and selling. So down here, we can actually see all of the Trend Tap results that we are getting back. So we have the Wicked Core. This was a 98 out of 100 trend score, 340% growth for a 94% success. No spoilers, Mick said. Oh, okay, so Mick is on, I think Mick is planning on doing this for her channel. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave the rest for you guys. If you guys want to see it, you saw where I, oh, no spoilers for Stranger Things. I got you. Yeah, Mick is calling me out right now. She knows that I am a big Demon Hunters fan. I don't even, what? It's K-pop. Mick is, I mean, obviously it's K-pop. So this is all the TrendTap super cycle from you guys using TrendTap in Q4, from TrendTap going out and doing its own research, all of that good, important data that we can use to actually create some designs to sell. So all of these articles are available online. You guys can read them, go into depth in whatever topic or segment interests you. But these all, guys, this is some juicy, juicy data that for now, at least, we're going to be giving away for free, just posting onto the DesignGen website for you guys to read, to create designs, giving you these prompt packs. So go ahead, try them out, create these designs, and see what you get back. This is too good, guys. I literally have had to fight for allowing you to like have this stuff for free, basically. Because internally, this was a big discussion about whether we should give this away for free, whether we should charge for it. I just wanted to make sure that, like, I want you guys creating the best designs that you possibly can. So I think that this is achieving that goal and moving us forward in that goal, at least. So that's why we're giving it away for free. All of this data is available to you on the DesignGen website. And this is some just good data to say the least. Each, or not each actually, only some of them have these deep dive guides. And get in there, guys, this is the sauce. Mick said, make a Demon Hunter design. All right, guys, we'll make this Demon Hunter design and we'll see what we get back here. Let's try out one of these prompts. Oh, guys, one other thing. I want to note this. Any of you who are on, like if you're just using the DesignGen website, you're on Chrome, you're on Safari, you're on whatever iPhone, go up to the top or hit the share button if you're on an iPhone and download the app. Download the DesignGen app. You can actually install this to your computer, to your phone, and then you can use the DesignGen app as a native progressive web app. It's pretty fire. You see the nice little icon down there. Wait, you guys can't see it? Oh no! Oh no! Rats. We'll have to just use the website. But up there, now you see open in app. Not bad. All right, let's get this Demon Hunter design. We also changed the coupons. We got a couple of feedbacks about the coupon coming up at the top here. So we changed that. And then also look at this, guys. A nice little, oh wow. Nice little tutorial. Wow. The person who made this app really put a lot of time and effort into it. But yeah, those of you guys who were complaining about the coupon at the top of the website, gone. Now you just have this little glowing animation orb for your shopping cart whenever you do have a coupon that's applied to your account. So based off of it's also a smarter coupon system as well. If you want more information, go read the release notes. But it's down here at the bottom. Hover over that. This color changes based off when your coupon is going to expire. So if it's like you have 2 days left, 3 days left, it'll be green, red, whatever. Nice and easy now. Super compact, not getting in your way, and it still tells you all of the information that you need. I don't know if this is even right. Such a good app. I couldn't agree more. All right, let's generate across all models here and let's see what we get back. And what do we have here, friends? Is this a new way to tell across what we're doing on the generate across all models? Is this, oh wow, this looks nice. So now you can zoom into the designs right from the modal here. If you want, you can change the background color so that you can see what it looks like. As you can tell, DesignGen generates all natively transparent designs. So we can see we have, now we can, oh wow, it's so easy to tell what model has generated what because they're up here at the top. I'm telling you, man, whoever built this, they thought about this stuff. So we could see the new Ultra, guys, the new Ultra. Wow, guys. I do have to get off because Mick was supposed to be going live herself. Oh dear. Can you guys see this?
You can't see. Where's the camera? There you go.
We're doing this for my boy Christian. Hopefully Christian's in the chat. But yeah, we're doing these mugs for him. He's giving these for his employees.
The white looks so good. And the black.
Yeah,
Also looks really good too.
it does look good. If you guys are in Houston and you need some tires, go check out my boy Tire Tech and Wheel on Gessner. But yeah, we're getting those mugs done right now. Michaela was supposed to be going live, but I've been going too long, man. So she's getting those done, and then I don't know if he's coming to pick those up or not. I got to see, but we'll get those ready for him so that he can give those out to his guys before Christmas. I like it though, guys. This is a big update, big improvements. I don't know about any of these Demon Hunter designs, but they're there. They're there for sure. I love it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any feedback that you guys want to send over to me, if you can hit that help button, hit the feedback, that goes right to my email. I will see that, implement the changes into the platform, and we can get them all figured out. I think this is a big update, guys. Lots of little things that are going to add up. That's what it's going to be about. Just steadily increasing the platform, making it better every single day. And one day we're not even going to be able to know what it used to be like. We won't even be able to imagine it. The Gang Sheet Builder 2 though, guys, this is going to change the freaking game. On whatever, this is going to change the game. Let's get it. All right, guys, getting out of here for the night. Got to finish up those mugs, get them handed over to my man Christian, and that's going to do it. It's been a solid week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Going to be the last stream until Christmas. Christmas is this Wednesday or Tuesday? No, Wednesday? I don't know, man. Been absolutely crazy year. Can't believe it's already Christmas. All right, I'm gonna get out of here though, guys. Take it easy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll be back before the new year. Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday season.